Now that the Imperials are gone, we can pick up the pieces. If the Divines will it, the Imperials will not come here under any other ill tiding.
What is it?
Hail!
Greetings. You may believe fate brought you this way, led you to speak to me. I say, give the credit to your legs and your heart. They are what have brought you to me. I am working to prove that fate's bite has no sting. With your help, I hope. I have a set of bones here which allow me to glimpse one's fate. I will now look at your fate. Oh. Oh my! Such a gruesome death. Let us hope fate can be denied. The bones show you being consumed, eaten by a terrible Dune Ripper named Astraga. She lairs to the south. If the bones roll true, the only thing left will be your left foot. This must not be. Good. You must slay Astraga. Spurn fate's grip. You have stepped onto a predetermined path. Fate decrees a Dune Ripper will consume your bones before the end of the day. Deny fate, slay Astraga. Then bring me one of her scales as proof of your victory. You are clever, my friend. If I prove fate does not control us, it does not matter that fate led me to this truth. If a goat introduces itself to a hungry coyote, it will be consumed. Fate may play a hand, but only to a point. Could one prove or disprove an illusion? Such proof could be an illusion itself. Our debate will soon chase its own tail. My good friend Anjan would tell you that fate pulls our strings. You can hear his musings firsthand near Raincatcher Fields. we meet again. Have you looked fate in the eye? Did she blink? Impressive. Weep not for Estraga. She was a menace, devouring travelers and livestock alike. Celebrate, for fate's hand means nothing, not for those who are willing to grip the till of destiny. Always remember the lesson you've learned here today, friend. Fate does not control those who are willing to step to the fore. Set your hand against fortune, and you will see your wishes fulfilled.
Pay a bonus for sloppy fighting. If you'd kept quiet, they wouldn't have hurt us. My gratitude. My gratitude.
I give thanks to Rutka for your intercession, Wayfarer.
Hail.
Greetings.
Over here, Initiate.
To Walker's breath. What a relief these kidnappings were solved.
Fear grips my heart.
I heard a rumor the magistrate was feeding the bodies of our departed friends to the risen dead.
I'm sorry, but I don't have time for outsiders. Unless...
Prices have never been better.
Finest merchandise around.
Buying and selling.
Hello.
Hello.
You come to Morwaz for fresh... Shagora doesn't remember her
The
friend's
horses
sex
are
life.
rustling.
She's very fond.
No, I understand. If you change your mind,
What is it?
I'll be here.
I do not haggle.
I sell hundreds of poisons a year, and just because one ends up in the goblet of King Faharijad's taster, I'm some kind of criminal.
Take it from me. Your goods are safe here. Take it from me. Your good...
Over here.
Traveler, a moment of your time. Honor and faith, wayfarer. Blade Master Kasura awaits you at the Rosy Lion in the city of Daggerfall. She heard tales of your dragon-slaying skills and requests to meet you at once. I do not have all the details, but I believe it has something to do with a Dragon Guard tomb. A former student seeks a solution to the threat facing elsewhere among the remains of that ancient order, and Kasura agreed to assist him.
It's not a good day to travel, but travel we must.
Well?
We're about to run a shipment back to Wayrest if you'd like to come aboard. We're about to run a...
You are ready? We soon depart for distant...
Well?
My time is precious.
Welcome! Make yourself...
A runner sent word that you took care of those bandits. Damn good of you to help.
flank!
Hail.
Ask anyone. If you...
We don't like trouble here.
I don't like the look of some of these refugees.
Watch yourself.
There! I remember you. You helped us on our last visit to this evil place. Oh, thank the divine you returned. I need your help. It's my son. My friends and I have been using these caves as a makeshift base. I thought we were safe here. I'd left to check in with superiors in the Fighters Guild. I returned to find the caves overrun with bandits, and my friends missing. My son Atavar was one of those I left here. My friends Falor and Mariel can take care of themselves, but Atavar is still young. I have to make sure he's all right, and I cannot make it through these bandits on my own. Please, will you help me?
Isn't the best defense always a good attack?
For the masters! Light it up!
If anything has happened to Atavar, my friends and I are monster hunters. We specialize in killing unnatural creatures. Werewolves, Daedra, and so on. We prefer operating in out-of-the-way locations. Spindleclutch is close to Daggerfall, while offering us the privacy we need. If anything has happened to Atavar... The Whisperer was dead. The Guild pulled out because the ruins hold no tactical value. Most of us would like to forget everything that happened here. We lost a lot of good people. And we are grateful. Without you, none of us would have survived. Now it seems I'll be in your debt twice over.
Set it ablaze!
Anything has happened to... Anything has...
Death to the living! Death to the living!
disturbs the masters! Burn it!
Over there, it's Maril.
Sudarim, I thought you were dead. They came in the night, overwhelmed us.
Who did this? Where's Atavar?
I don't know. Atavar and Falor ran further in when we were attacked.
Atavar, where are you?
Holy divine! Look at the size of that thing. Vampires? Do you think they know what they're dealing with?
If not, they're in for a painful lesson. If anything has happened to us...
What is it? You want me to step? What's to say? He's a good leader, a good...
Yes, Braxton. The Whisperer is gone.
No! You can't be real. I was going to rescue you. And then I heard her voice.
It's over, Braxton. You can rest now.
Boss, I don't think he's listening.
You aren't real. You're one of her illusions. I won't let you stop us.
Why is nothing ever easy?
Join my nightmare. See?
No! This is all wrong! There's someone alive over here. Help me get this cocoon open. Valor, can you hear me?
Boss? They have Atavar. Their leader took him further in the ruins. Nasty-looking bloodsucker.
I don't care how nasty their leader is. We're smashing in every vampire head we see until I get my son back. You in?
How can I say no to a plan like that?
If anything has happened to us...
Point me at what you'd like slain. Yup. Kill them first. Nope.
Burn it!
Light it up!
Set it ablaze!
The Master commands your death.
lovely idea. Still alive, are we? Come. I will make spigots of your throats.
Why isn't he breathing? I mean, too late. He's been infected too long. I've seen it before. Soon he'll be one of them. A vampire. I have to stop this. I have to stop him from coming back. Don't I? Is there? You don't just recover from vampirism. Gods. What am I talking about? He's my son. I have to try. I'm not ready to lose him. Merciful Stendar, hear my prayer. I've never prayed to the divines before. You took my wife. Even when you took my wife, I accepted it as fate. But Atavar... how can I accept that? If anyone deserves your mercy, it is Atavar. Please, Stendar, free him from this curse. Bring me back my son.
I should have done more to fight the vampires. I'll make it up to Sudarim someday.
This wasn't supposed to happen. We were supposed to save Atavar at the last moment.
I should have done...
If your pockets are getting too full.
Hear ye, hear ye! The king has called
What do
for a
you
day
want?
of mourning following the death of Duchess Lacana at Alcaire Castle. The Knights of the Flame say her
Why don't you go talk to Taraska? He's still cross with me over a little incident involving a card game and a circlet. Maybe he'll be more receptive to a third party. See what he knows about Valencia and where she might be.
Ha, Jakarm was wise to bring another. He will surely use you as an excuse to weasel out of the gold he owes this one. Taraska is glad to have someone to speak with other than that smooth skin. This one has information for you about his friend. Taraska's associates learned of a group transporting a high elf prisoner. While following them, this one realized the group was the Ascendant Order. Oh, you have not heard of them. They are a group that opposes the Three Banners War. Their methods of protest are usually non-violent, so this one finds it odd that they would be associated with a kidnapping. Ah, but this is not Taraska's affair. Inside there, Taraska followed long enough to watch them disappear through an opening covered by vines. They did not come back out. This one left something there to show you the way. Taraska left a lantern at the entrance where this one saw the Ascendant Order take Jakarn's friend. You cannot miss it. Be sure not to let Jakarn die. He owes Taraska a great deal of gold, and this one intends to collect at some point. Taraska is no hero. Jakarn asked for information, and this one has provided. And now, that unclawed idiot owes Taraska even more. The less Taraska talks about that, the better. This one has known Jakarn a long time and has suffered his flippant attitude from the beginning. He is a thief, with a silver tongue and a charming smile. There is no combination that is more obnoxious.
Thanks for talking to Taraska. He's as cranky as ever. Anyway, the prisoner he mentioned must be the lovely Valencia. We need to rescue her. Let's get inside and find Valencia and her kidnappers. I should have expected that. I ran into them during my first job for Lady Arabelle. They got their hands on the Master Medallion before I stole it back. Makes sense they'd go after the others. But why take Valencia? That's not their style. Theories aren't part of my repertoire, but I can smell trouble when it's brewing. The Ascendant Order is planning something big, and I don't like it. Come on, let's find Valencia. More rescuing, less speculating.
Bah! Dull-clawed pieces of... How could this happen, Falura? Ah!
Ugh. The Ascendant Order must have a hideout in here somewhere. Taraska said he left a lantern at the entrance, right? Let's look around for any signs of Valencia. Could be anything, really. Just keep your eyes open, and deal with anything that wants to stab, burn, or eat us. Remember, Taraska said he left a lantern by a cave opening covered in vines. That looks like a piece of Valesia's robes. She always did look great in that color. Come on, we must be close. Got this, but I'm here if you need me. Like there was a scuffle here. Smaller footprints could be Valesia's. Ascendant champion, huh? I don't like the sound of that. Valencia! Your dashing hero is here to rescue you. We have to find Valencia. Just keep an eye out for any of those Ascendant Order bruisers. Valencia, this way!
I need aid! I'm sure you're overwhelmed by the sight of me. Just a moment, and I'll untie you.
Jakan? Lady Arabelle's assistant? How did you find me?
We found Valencia. And isn't she as radiant as I described her? Go ahead and talk with her. She might swoon at the sight of my bulging muscles, and we don't have time for that.
I didn't think anyone would find me in here. Least of all Jakan, but I am thankful to you both. The invitation medallions. Jakan was supposed to pick them up for Lady Arabelle, but the Ascendant Order stole them. We have to get them back. I just finished the invitation medallions for Lady Arabelle when the Ascendant Order burst into my workshop. They kidnapped me, took the medallions, tied me up, and left me here. They never even asked any questions. I don't understand it. I don't know for sure, but the group split up when we arrived. A few dragged me in here while the others went off deeper into the cave. They must have taken the medallions that way. There are 5 medallions total. Please, you must find them. Give me a moment, and I'll help you look for the medallions. It's extremely important that we get them back. Those Ascendant Order thugs must have taken them further into the cave. I'm not really supposed to say. I'd rather let Lady Arabelle give you the details. What I can tell you is that the medallions are invitations. I enchanted them to allow the wearer's entry to a secret location at Lady Arabelle's request. No, they barely acknowledged my presence, despite the fact that they kidnapped me, and believe me, I was persistent. I don't know how they found out about the medallions in the first place, but their Ascendant champions seemed very well informed. Just that she was clearly in charge of this operation. All of the so-called knights that manhandled me acquiesced to her every command. She went off deeper into the cave with the group that I presume took the medallions. We met a couple of times. He wouldn't have been memorable at all if he had not been so determined to get my attention. His advances were harmless, of course, but quite persistent. Still, I'm not sad to see him. I am grateful for the rescue. Does he now? I'm not surprised. Jakan is the kind of person who thinks everyone is enchanted by every breath he takes. And I'm sure some are. I'm just not one of them. He's amusing at least, just shy of insufferable. Thank you for coming to my aid, Jakan.
My darling Valencia, the glowing adoration in your eyes as you gaze upon me is more than thanks enough.
I take it back. Where's the Ascendant Order? I want to be recaptured.
You start tracking down the medallions. Valencia and I will catch up with you in a moment. I want to make sure she's not too shaken up by all of this. I'll be her handsome shoulder to cry on. My shoulders are handsome, right? There you are, good looking. Did you find the medallions? Let Valencia know.
Ugh, I can't wait to get out of this place. The Ascendant Order has a lot to answer for. Please, tell me you found the medallions. Let me see. Oh, there's that Ascendant Champion again. Lady Arabelle will want to hear about this. But I know this place, Saraloth Grotto. It's in Vardenfell, but they neglected to say exactly where inside the grotto they took the medallions. I think I have something that may help with that. Here, take this shell. It's not just a shell. I enchanted it with the same magic I used on the medallions. If you focus on the shell, the medallions will glow for a short time. Here, I'll mark the grotto on your map, and the boats mentioned in the scroll should be nearby.
I'll make sure Valencia gets back to the camp safely. I'm sure she'll feel much better with me by her side. Most people do. I have a calming presence. I'll meet you at Saraloth Grotto soon. We'll retrieve the medallions together. Mind your step. Don't get caught in the muck. I almost lost a boot over there. Welcome to the arse end of nowhere. This is the place Valencia described to me. The entrance to Saraloth Grotto. The 5 medallions must be somewhere inside. Let's hurry and get them back. You still have that? Good. That will help us find the medallions once we get inside. Valencia said if you concentrate on it, the medallions will glow. I suspect the Ascendant Order won't make this easy for us. The bad guys never do. No way to tell. But if we meet the Ascendant Champion, I owe her for tying up the beautiful Valencia. There's no call for that sort of rough stuff unless all parties agree. Anyway, remember, our priority is retrieving those 5 medallions. We need to find the 5 medallions. The enchanted shell Valencia gave you should let you know when to use it. Maybe it tingles when a medallion is close? But keep your guard up. If the Ascendant Order is here, we may have to get rough with them. Back. Go get him! Use the shell and see if a medallion is nearby. See something over there. Valencia is as brilliant as she is beautiful. The shell works. Now, let's find the rest. Shell again. There might be something here. There's one. Use the shell again, and keep your eyes peeled for... See something over there. You can handle this, right? Might be a medallion around here. Use the shell and look for something. Ah, there's the sneaky bastard. There's the sneaky bastard. Hopefully Valesia's shell will make finding the medallions a piece of cake. Go ahead, try using it. That's all 5 medallions. Come on. I think I saw a way out of here. We recovered all 5 medallions. And we got to witness a surprise appearance by the mysterious Ascendant Champion we've been hearing so much about. Lucky us. A job well done, if I do say so myself. Now we get these medallions to Lady Arabelle. Can't wait to introduce you. She's quite remarkable. A former Lion Guard officer, spy, agent for High King Emmerich, and world-famous author. But, don't mention that last part. Oh, she doesn't like to brag. In fact, she'll adamantly deny it if you ask. But she writes those wonderful Investigator Vale novels. At least that's the word on the street. Anyway, we should get going before more of the Ascendant Order shows up. I'll mark the location of her camp on your map. It's safer if we split up, so I'll meet you there. You hang on to the medallions for now. Pains me to admit it, but I think you can protect them better than I can. I'm more of a lover than a fighter. See you at Lady Arabelle's camp.
Coming from?
Ah, there they are now. Over here, good looking. Lady Arabelle, this is the one who helped me recover the medallions.
Jakan said you found all 5 medallions. I can't thank you enough, not only for recovering the medallions, but for rescuing me from those horrid Ascendant Order ruffians. But don't let me keep you. Lady Arabelle wishes to speak with you.
I told Lady Arabelle all about you. I gave her the quick version of everything we learned, but she wants to hear your version. I don't think she completely trusts me. Go ahead. Just keep quiet about the author thing. I never said a word. You're really trying to get me into trouble, aren't you? And after all we've been through, all I've done for you? Lady Arabelle writes those Investigator Vale novels, but she keeps that a secret. Doesn't want to be overrun by adoring admirers. That's for smarter minds to figure out. I'm a thief. My skills don't lend themselves to uncovering mysteries and determining motives. Want me to steal something, find something, or seduce someone? I'm your man. Otherwise, I just go where I'm told.
Ah, so you're the darling Jakan was just telling me about. The one who helped him complete the mission I specifically told him not to bungle. Thank you for rescuing Valencia. I prefer that no harm comes to my associates, especially the lovely ones. So Jakan mentioned, well done. I'm not sure how the Ascendant Order ascertained our plans, but at least you recovered the invitation medallions. They're the key, after all. Figuratively and literally. Oh, that's good. I should write that down. I suppose you've earned that information. The Society of the Steadfast has decided to sponsor peace talks to end the Three Banners War. The medallions will allow the chosen delegates to enter the hidden location where the talks will be held. That, my dear, is precisely what I plan to figure out. These talks are too important to allow anything to interfere with them. We must determine what the Ascendant Order wants, and we must do so quickly. But first, may I have the medallions? Ah, aren't they beautiful? One for each delegation invited to the peace talks. And this is for you. Take it with my thanks. And know that the Society of the Steadfast coffers are very deep. You'll be paid very well for your continued assistance. Now that we've recovered the medallions, it's time to deliver them to the various delegations. You know about the peace talks and the stakes we're facing. Are you willing to help us finish this, despite the threat posed by the Ascendant Order? I need someone trustworthy to deliver the invitation medallions. Jakan and I will deliver medallions to the Alliance leaders so they can assign them to their chosen delegates. I'd like you to deliver the ones for the Fighters and Mages guilds. The guilds are respected and influential in their own right. They deserve to be part of these negotiations. Here, 2 medallions. And look, Archmagister Delric has just arrived. You can deliver the Mages Guild medallion to him first. Please be careful with those medallions, dear. It took a great deal of resources to craft them, and we don't have time to make any more. Deliver one to Archmagister Delric, and then make haste to the Fighters Guild Hall in your capital. Oh, did he now? And what other secrets has he revealed, I wonder? Well, let me sate your curiosity. I've been many things in my long career. Mercenary, Lion Guard officer, spy, and agent of the High King, to name a few. I have many talents, my dear.
I'll create portals for you and Jakan, Lady Arabelle.
Good luck, everyone. Remember, the future of Tamriel is at stake.
I knew the Mages Guild was sending their chosen representative, but I didn't expect it to be Archmagister Delric. He was my mentor, and he created the Master Medallion I used as a template for the invitations. Go ahead and give him the medallion.
I apologize for my tardiness, but the work of an Archmagister never ends. I saw Lady Arabelle leave. Pity. I was hoping to speak with her. Anyway, the Mages Guild decided I would represent them in the upcoming peace talks. You have my invitation? Ah, yes. Remarkable craftsmanship. Valencia has come a long way since she was my apprentice. I created the master. It was no small feat. Intricate work, making enchantments of such power. Once I slip the chain over my head, the medallion will be linked to me until the peace talks are concluded. And is that second medallion for the Fighters Guild? No, I suggest you get it to them as soon as you can. Let me just slip this on and...
Archmagister! Archmagister Delric! He's dead! He just put the medallion around his neck and it jolted him with arcane energy. Oh, how could this happen? My work was perfectly safe. You don't think... Oh no. Quick, give me the Fighters Guild medallion. I should have examined the medallions more closely after you recovered them. Someone has altered the enchantment, trapped them to release a killing spell when worn. It had to be the Ascendant Order, and they left them for you to find. Oh no. Don't you see? The Ascendant Order altered the medallions. They wanted us to recover them, and now Jakan and Lady Arabelle are on their way to deliver them. They must be stopped before the other medallions are activated and the delegates are killed. Take this medallion and place it on my work table in the camp. I'll create a dispelling powder that you can use to eliminate the danger and return the medallions to their original state. Meanwhile, I'll gather Delric so I can cleanse it as well. These reagents will form a powder that you can use to dispel the deadly enchantment. There. That powder will do the job. Just sprinkle a pinch over each of the Alliance medallions, and it will return them to their original state. Only the protective magic of the invitations will remain. Chase down Jakan and use the dispelling powder on his 2 medallions before any more of the delegates are killed. Meanwhile, I'll restore the guild medallions and contact Lady Arabelle. Yes, my portal sent him to Windhelm to deliver the Ebonheart Pack's invitation medallion to Yoren the Skald King. He's probably on his way to the Palace of Kings right now. Take the pouch of powder from the table, and I'll open the portal for you. This portal will take you to Windhelm. Find Jakan and use the powder on the medallions before anyone else is killed.
Hold there. State your business in the Palace of Kings. State your business, adventurer. We don't just let anyone wander around the Palace of Kings. Ah, from the Society of the Steadfast, right? Are you an associate of his? Well, you just missed him. He delivered a medallion for the Skald King and then went on his way. Your associate said the medallion was a gift from the Society of the Steadfast. Why would it pose a danger? I placed it in the study. I planned to present it to Yorin once I had time to assess it. Very well. The Society of the Steadfast has never given me reason to doubt them before. I'll show you to the medallion, but if you make one move that threatens the Skull King, I won't hesitate to cut you down. Come. Is it done? Is the medallion safe? I'm not well versed in the ways of magic, so forgive my skepticism. But how can you be certain the medallion is no longer dangerous? I refuse to hand the Skull King something I'm not absolutely sure is safe. I believe you. But I think I'll still have our court mages take a look all the same. I thank you for the timely warning. Is your associate aware of the danger? He seemed eager to make his next delivery. He said he was traveling to Auradon to meet with someone from Queen Erin's court. You might check the docks in Skywatch. If he intends to deliver another one of these medallions, you should hurry and intercept him. We may be at war with Queen Erin, but there's no honor in killing an enemy in this despicable manner. A boat's available at our docks if you need it, and I'll make sure the Skull King receives this medallion from the Society of the Steadfast. Fresh from the warm southern lands, you smell of salt and sunshine.
Have you seen how Edessa carries on with that dark elf? It's disgusting.
I appreciate your dedication to this uptight, surly demeanor, but I'm just here to deliver a medallion to Queen Irene.
Be that as it may, a ruffian like you will not be allowed anywhere near our queen. I shall examine this medallion myself.
Hey, good looking. I wasn't expecting to see you again so soon. Oh, and I wasn't giving this fine seneschal a hard time. I was just building a trusting rapport. Anyway, I delivered the Aldmeri Dominion medallion. We can be on our way. What? Seriously? I'm glad I decided not to try on the medallions on my way here. Hey, I already delivered the Ebonheart Pact medallion. We have to get back to Windhelm. I am not willing to add regicide to my growing list of bounties. Oh, good. Maybe start with that next time? Anyway, if you can dispel the evil magic, then don't let me keep you. You can fill me in on the details later. Just hurry before that pompous bureaucrat decides to try on the medallion.
Did you say evil magic? Dispel it! Dispel it this instant!
My friends, I need your help. We have a way to stay—
A projection!
Oh good, I'm glad I found you. Something's wrong. The Ascendant Order attacked me. I managed to fight them off, but now I can't contact Lady Arabelle. I think she's in danger, and she still doesn't know about the altered medallion she's carrying. We have a way to stay in contact, but she isn't answering my sendings. I was able to trace the magic of my medallion, and it's headed toward an island off the coast of Daggerfall. Somehow, the Ascendant Order realized that we dispelled their magic. Because they came after me just before I delivered the restored medallion to the Fighters Guild. I think they may also be after Lady Arabelle, and I can't seem to open a portal to her location. That's very worrying to me. Sword's Rest is an island off the coast of Daggerfall. High King Emmerich uses it as a retreat. It makes perfect sense for her to meet him there. I need you and Shakan to find a ship on the Skywatch docks and get to Sword's Rest as quickly as you can.
The medallion's safe now. Please make sure you get it to the Queen. Hey, good looking. I'll meet you at the docks.
Did I hear Lady Arabelle's name? Well, that changes things. I've met her a few times. Fascinating woman. If she is in danger, you must go to her. You can find a boat to Breton Waters on the southern dock. I'll make sure this medallion gets to Queen Irene.
Damn the Ascendant Order. If they've harmed one hair on Lady Arabelle's distinguished head, I'll... No, I can't think like that. Lady Arabelle is crafty beyond reason. I'm sure she's fine. But we should hurry, just in case. First I've heard of the place, but if it's really High King Emmerich's personal retreat, we can expect it to be heavily guarded. Hopefully the Lion Guard can hold off the Ascendant Order until we get there to help them. Let's take this one. No one to greet us. I don't like this. Keep your guard up, good looking. This is definitely Sword's Rest. But where are the Lion Guard? Something's very wrong here. Let's look around and find Lady Arabelle. I want to tell you it's just a feeling, but it's more than that. This is the High King's retreat, and none of his soldiers are here to meet us. Plus, see that ship over there? It's not flying any colors. I bet the Ascendant Order arrived on that. Those are members of the Lion Guard. What happened here? Let's look around. The Ascendant Order must have overwhelmed them. The Lion Guard are no slouches. Definitely the Ascendant Order. You can handle this, right? Listen, I hear someone up ahead.
Have you breached High King Emmeric's quarters yet?
Soon, my lord. We are almost through the wards.
I will suffer no more delays. You have this last chance, champion.
Yes, Magus.
Just how many people are in charge of the Ascendant Order? We need to find Lady Arabelle first. Hopefully she knows where High King Emeric is. Let's watch out for the Ascendant Champion, too. I have a feeling we might finally get introduced.
She still eludes us, Magus, but there are only so many places she can hide.
A careless mistake. Deal with Emeric. Then find the woman and kill her.
It will be done, my lord.
Sounds like they haven't found Lady Arabelle yet. Come on, let's get to her first.
There you are. Your timing is impeccable.
We found Lady Arabelle. What a relief. She looks unharmed. Happy, even. Is she enjoying this? Go speak with her. We need to find out what's going on here and tell her about the medallions.
I'm not sure what the Ascendant Order is doing here, but they seem determined to eliminate me and Emeric. I've been able to avoid most of their forces, and the few I couldn't, well, they hardly posed any trouble. How did you know where to find me? I hoped Valencia would sense our trouble. When the Ascendant Champion and her forces arrived by ship, they brought a powerful mage with them. Most of the island's defenses were rendered useless by his magic. But what was it about the medallions? A dispelling powder. Very clever. Sorry to hear about poor Derek, but I assume you took care of the other medallions? Good. Last I checked, Emeric was safe in his private quarters. The wards there are still in place, but they won't hold forever. With a plan, my dear. Head up to the courtyard and confront the Ascendant Champion. In the meantime, Jakan and I will make our way around the back and surprise her mage from behind. Excellent. And I'll sprinkle this powder on the medallion along the way. Remember, we must stop the Ascended Champion. If High King Emmerich dies, any chance to proceed with the peace talks will be lost. We can't allow that to happen.
We're almost through the wards, champion.
Take this, you coward! Look out!
I will take care of this. You dare challenge me? Fine. Step forward and die!
Good work, my dear. How exciting. Well, nothing warms the blood like a bit of a scuffle, wouldn't you say? That mage underestimated me, the poor dear. It's over now, at least. All that's left is to deal with this medallion and get it to High King Emmerich. I've been a little busy, dear. Now go outside, get on your boat, and return to camp. I'll meet you there. I need to dispel the medallion. Then, well, situations like this tend to stress out the High King. I can help him with that. I have before.
Seems like our work here is done. I'll meet you and Lady Arabelle back at camp. Then we can properly celebrate our victory. Lady Arabelle, are you sure you're not injured? Everything happened so fast at the keep.
Enough, Jakan. I've been dealing with worse villains since before you were born.
You're back. Oh, I'm so glad you're all safe. I knew I could count on you and Jakan to track down Lady Arabelle. I'm sure Jakan will regale me with a fascinating tale of your adventure on Sword's Rest Isle. Whether I ask him to or not.
Things took a few unexpected turns, but we delivered the medallions and the peace talks can proceed as planned. I wonder who the Alliance leaders will send as their delegates. I haven't seen Rigert the Brash in quite some time. Oh, not for a while yet. We're still preparing the secure site on High Isle. But if the Ascendant Order strikes again, I know who to contact. You really are quite remarkable, my dear. And this is for you. Compliments of the Society of the Steadfast. Oh, such an interesting adventure, don't you think? I must write down the pertinent details. Wouldn't want to forget a moment. And don't fret. I'll make sure to send for you when the situation on High Isle escalates. You're too good not to call on again. Never heard of High Isle? I'm not surprised. It's sort of a getaway spot for nobles and royalty. It's the largest island in the Sisters Archipelago in the Abetian Sea. Technically, it's a Breton territory, but most treat it as neutral ground. Yes, my dear. It's really quite beautiful. I have a manor there for those brief periods when I'm not working on one thing or another. The Society of the Steadfast selected it specifically for the peace talks. I can't wait for them to get underway. Oh, not that again. You don't realize how tedious that question has become, and all because of a nosy chronicler and her unfounded accusations. Listen, my dear. You and I will get along much better if you never ask me about Investigator Vale again.
I'm still in shock about poor Archmagister Delric. Did you know the Mages Guild asked me to take his place as our delegate to the peace talks? Anyway, thanks again for helping us. I'm not sure Jakan would have managed as well on his own.
We did it! We saved Valencia, restored and delivered the medallions, and defeated the Ascendant Champion. Well, most of that was you, but I helped. You're really something else good looking. And Lady Arabelle paid me, so I'm satisfied. So long as the gold keeps flowing, sure. I'm a man who lets the potential rewards dictate where I go and what I do. But I will admit to being slightly invested in this whole ordeal now. The Ascendant Order got under my skin. So, now it's personal. I always do, friend. I always do. Now don't be a stranger. There's no one I'd rather have at my side when danger rears its ugly head. Or in a crowded wagon. Or a tiny boat. You're not bad as far as company in tight quarters is concerned either.
Such an interesting adventure, don't you?
help someone in need?
We're just about ready to set sail. I don't know about you, but the moonlit is looking a little too close for comfort these days. I was planning on sailing to Sadrith Mora next, but I don't mind taking you to an Alliance capital. Trade is always good in the capitals.
Well, hello there. I'm sorry. It's
This work never ends. No sudden moves.
I'm glad Constable Agazu got a job back. She almost drank all my reserves in one night.